to the part 2 of ChatGPT versus English teacher. In part 1, we looked at availability, grammar, speaking, vocabulary and writing. And we saw that both AI and teacher have a clear strength. But now let's go deeper. Because if you are an English learner watching this reel, this question is about not technology. The real question is, how can I use these tools to actually become a better English speaker? What can ChatGPT do better? Let's start with something ChatGPT does extremely well. Repetition. Imagine you have a trouble answering the question. Tell me about yourself. You practice once with the teacher, maybe twice, and then the class ends. With AI, you can practice 20 times. If you want, you can ask for a beginner level interview that can immediately, then an intermediate level, an interviewer that can difficult. You can practice the same question until your answer become natural. AI doesn't get bored. It doesn't say we have already done this 3 times. It can keep going for language, keep going. For language learners, repetition is incredibly valuable. AI is also excellent at personalization on when you give it clear instruction. You can say, I am an intermediate English learner. I work in a customer service. Give me vocabulary related to my workplace. That much more specific than simply searching for English vocabulary. You can create your own practice environment and you can even ask AI to remember the types of mistake you are making within the conversation and focus on those areas. What can teacher do better? But now let's turn the question around. What can a teacher do better? One major thing is human connection. Learning a language isn't only about grammar and vocabulary. It is also about confidence. Sometimes a student doesn't need another grammar explanation. They need someone to say, your English is improving, don't be afraid to speak. A teacher can recognize when a student is nervous, frustrated, excited or losing motivation. A teacher can encourage them at exactly the right moment. A teacher can also understand context in a deeper way. Imagine a student says, I want to improve my English because I need it for my career. A teacher can ask, what career, what kind of communication will you need? Do you need presentation, interviews, mails, meetings? Then the teacher can design activities around the student actual life. AI can help with this too, but the teacher can build a own relationship and follow students' development over time. The biggest problem with AI is there is another issue we need to talk about. AI can sometimes sound extremely confident even when its answer isn't perfect. That's why learners should not blindly accept everything an AI tool tells them. If you are learning English, you may not know whether an explanation is accurate or whether a particular expression is actually natural in your context. This is where a knowledgeable teacher can be extremely valuable. Teachers can provide professional judgments and help learners distinguish between something that is technically possible in English and something that people actually say naturally. And there is another danger, dependence. If every sentence you write is corrected by AI, every presentation is written by AI, every vocabulary listed is generated by AI, and every answer is provided by AI, you may become dependent on it. The purpose of technology should be to increase your ability, not to replace it. And the best combination. So here is what I think the most powerful approach. Don't choose between ChatGPT and an English teacher. Use both. Think of your teacher as your coach and AI as your practice partner. Your teacher can help you understand your goals, identify your weakness, guide your learning and give you human feedback. AI can then help you to practice those skills whenever you want. For example, imagine your teacher tells you that you need to improve your speaking fluency. After class, you can spend 10 or 15 minutes every day by speaking with an AI. If your teacher tells you that your vocabulary is too limited for professional conversation, and AI to create workplace situation and practice them. If your teacher identifies repeated grammar mistakes, you can ask AI to create exercise specifically around those mistakes. Now the teacher and AI are working together. And the next one is 20-minute method. Here is a simple routine you can try. Spend the first 5 minutes speaking with AI about a topic. Spend the next 5 minutes learning and using 3 useful expressions. Spend another 5 minutes for writing a short paragraph about your day, your work and your topic you are interested in. Then use the final 5 minutes to review your mistakes, and once and once or twice a week bring those mistakes to questions to your English teacher. This creates a cycle: teacher guidance, AI practice, real world application, and teacher feedback. So who wins? So after all these rounds, who wins? ChatGPT or the English teacher? Honestly, I don't think there is a single winner. If the question is who can give me the practice at midnight, ChatGPT wins. If the question is who can give me unlimited repetition, ChatGPT wins. If the question is who can help me build a human connection, understand my personal struggles, and guide my long term development, a good teacher wins. But there is something even more important. The real winner is the learner who knows how to use both technology. The real winner is the learner who knows how to use both. Technology is changing education, but that doesn't mean teachers are becoming unnecessary. In many ways, the role of the teacher is becoming even more important. Instead of spending all their time simply delivering information, teachers can help students think critically, practice effectively, understand their mistakes, and use technology intelligently. And final messages. So, if you are an English learner, don't ask, should I learn from ChatGPT or from a teacher? Ask a better question: how can I use ChatGPT and my teacher together to improve faster? Use AI when you need to practice. Use your teacher when you need a guidance. Use both when you need a progress.